Greetings, devoted readers of TV Day's Drama Digest. We're back with another heart-pounding dive into the tumultuous world of Days of Our Lives, where secrets fester, relationships fracture, and the truth is a dangerous weapon. Today, we unravel the gripping saga of Melinda Trask and Sophia Choi, two women ensnared in a scandal so explosive it threatens to shatter the very foundations of Salem. At the heart of this storm lies a newborn baby, a web of deceit, and a fake adoption scheme that has spiraled into chaos. Did Melinda, worn down by Sophia's relentless mistakes, finally reach her breaking point and decide to expose the truth? Or will she remain entangled in the lies, risking everything she holds dear? Buckle up, dear readers, as we delve deep into this dramatic tale, exploring every twist, turn, and moral quandary in this saga that has Salem buzzing with anticipation. A partnership born in shadows. In the world of Days of Our Lives, trust is a rare commodity, and secrets are currency. Melinda Trask, a formidable attorney known for her sharp mind and sharper tongue, has never been one to shy away from bending the rules to get what she wants. Her alliance with Sophia Choi, a cunning and ambitious newcomer to Salem, began as a calculated partnership, forged in the crucible of mutual gain. Together, they orchestrated a scheme so audacious it could only exist in the soap opera world, a fake adoption plot centered around a newborn baby, baby Tesoro. The plan was intricate, woven with the precision of a spider's web. Sophia, desperate to maintain her carefully crafted image as a virtuous and tragic figure, claimed she had given birth in Chicago to a child she could not keep. To sell the lie, she and Melinda concocted a story about finding a loving adoptive family, complete with forged documents and fabricated correspondence. Melinda, leveraging her legal expertise, ensured the paperwork was airtight, or so she thought. To add an extra layer of deception, Melinda intercepted letters supposedly sent by Tate Brady, a well-meaning young man who believed he was communicating with the adoptive family. These letters, filled with heartfelt inquiries about the baby's well-being, were never meant to reach their destination. Instead, they were stashed away, hidden in Melinda's office, a ticking time bomb waiting to detonate. Baby Tesoro, the innocent pawn in this high-stakes game, was quietly placed in an orphanage under the care of Javi and Leo Stark, two kind-hearted souls who remained blissfully unaware of the child's true origins. The residents of Salem, too, were kept in the dark, their lives continuing as usual while this scandal simmered beneath the surface. But in Salem, secrets never stay buried for long, and the cracks in Melinda and Sophia's alliance were beginning to show. The weight of deception. Sophia Choi, with her beguiling charm and knack for manipulation, was the architect of this scheme, but her penchant for recklessness threatened to bring it all crashing down. As the weeks turned into months, Sophia's lies grew more elaborate, her mistakes more glaring. She wove a tapestry of deceit, telling one person one story and another something entirely different. Her web of lies became so tangled that even she struggled to keep track of the falsehoods. A forgotten detail here, a contradictory statement there. Sophia's carelessness was a lit match in a room full of dynamite. Melinda, on the other hand, was no stranger to high-pressure situations. As a seasoned attorney, she had navigated her fair share of legal and ethical quagmires, but Sophia's relentless errors tested her patience to its limits. Each misstep by Sophia dragged Melinda deeper into the mire, threatening to tarnish her reputation and unravel her carefully constructed life. The once unshakable Melinda found herself plagued by sleepless nights, her mind racing with the consequences of their actions. What had begun as a calculated risk was now a runaway train, hurtling toward disaster. The tension between the two women was palpable. In private, their meetings were charged with accusation and distrust. "You're going to ruin everything," Melinda hissed during one heated confrontation in her dimly lit office, her voice trembling with barely contained rage. Sophia, ever defiant, tossed her hair, and smirked. "Relax, Melinda. I've got this under control." But control was the one thing Sophia lacked, and Melinda knew it. The question was no longer whether the truth would come out, but when and at what cost. The innocent caught in the crossfire. At the heart of this scandal lies baby Tesoro, a child whose very existence is a testament to the moral decay of those who claim to protect her. Placed in an orphanage under the care of Javi and Leo Stark, Tesoro remains an enigma, a symbol of innocence caught in the crosshairs of ambition and deceit. Javi, with his warm smile and unwavering optimism, dotes on the child, unaware that she is the linchpin in a scheme that could destroy lives. Leo, ever the skeptic, senses something amiss, but cannot quite put his finger on it. Their ignorance is both a blessing and a curse, shielding them from the truth while leaving them vulnerable to its inevitable fallout. The orphanage itself is a stark contrast to the opulent offices and grand homes of Salem's elite. Its faded wallpaper and creaky floors tell a story of neglect, yet it is here that baby Tesoro is cared for with a tenderness that stands in sharp relief to the cold machinations of Melinda and Sophia. Every coo, every giggle from the child is a reminder of what's at stake, a piercing note in the symphony of lies that threatens to drown out all else. The breaking point. For Melinda Trask, the weight of Sophia's mistakes became unbearable. Each new lie, each careless slip, was another nail in the coffin of their partnership. Melinda had always prided herself on her ability to stay one step ahead, to anticipate every move and counter it with precision. But Sophia's unpredictability was her kryptonite, a force she could neither control nor contain. The letters from Tate, now a growing pile in Melinda's safe, were a constant reminder of the lives they were manipulating. Every time she opened the safe to add another letter, her hands trembled, her resolve wavering. The turning point came on a stormy night in Salem, the kind of night where the wind howled through the streets and the rain battered the windows like a warning from the heavens. Melinda sat alone in her office, a glass of bourbon in her hand, staring at the safe that held the letters. Her mind replayed every moment of the past few months, the late-night meetings with Sophia, the forged documents, the lies they had told to everyone, including themselves. She thought of baby Tesoro, innocent and unaware, and of Tate, whose trust had been betrayed. She thought of her own reputation, her career, her future, all hanging by a thread. "I can't do this anymore," she whispered to the empty room, her voice barely audible over the storm outside. The decision crystallized in her mind like ice forming on a winter lake. She would expose Sophia, bring the truth to light, and face whatever consequences came. It was a choice born not of heroism, but of desperation, a last-ditch effort to reclaim some semblance of control over a situation that had spiraled far beyond her grasp. The fallout looms. But exposing Sophia would not be a simple act of confession. In Salem, the truth is a double-edged sword, capable of cutting down both the guilty and the innocent. Melinda knew that coming forward would mean admitting her own complicity in the scheme, a revelation that could cost her everything, her career, her relationships, her freedom. Yet the alternative was worse, continuing to live in the shadow of Sophia's lies, knowing that each day brought them closer to discovery. Sophia, for her part, remained blissfully unaware of Melinda's growing resolve. She continued to weave her stories, charming her way through Salem's social circles while leaving a trail of chaos in her wake. But the residents of Salem are no strangers to scandal, and whispers were already beginning to circulate. A chance remark overheard at the Brady pub, a suspicious glance from a nosy neighbor, the walls were closing in, and Sophia's empire of lies was on the verge of collapse. What would happen when the truth finally emerged? Would Melinda step into the light, confessing her sins and dragging Sophia down with her? Or would she falter, trapped by fear of the consequences? And what if baby Tesoro, the child caught in the crossfire? Would she find a loving home, or would she become another casualty of Salem's endless dramas? The moral quagmire. The story of Melinda and Sophia is more than just a tale of deception. It is a meditation on the nature of truth and the price of redemption. Melinda, for all her flaws, is not a villain in the traditional sense. She is a woman driven by ambition, yes, but also by a desire to protect those she cares about. Her decision to help Sophia was born of loyalty, however misguided, and her potential decision to expose her is a testament to the limits of that loyalty. Sophia, meanwhile, is a study in hubris, a woman so convinced of her own invincibility that she fails to see the cliff she's hurtling toward. In the world of Days of Our Lives, morality is rarely black and white. Every character is a shade of gray, their actions shaped by a complex interplay of love, fear, and ambition. The scandal surrounding baby Tesoro is no exception, forcing us to question where we draw the line between right and wrong. Is Melinda a hero for contemplating the truth, or a coward for not acting sooner? Is Sophia a mastermind or a fool? And what if the innocent bystanders Javi, Leo, Tate, who will bear the brunt of the fallout? A town on edge. As the storm clouds gather over Salem, the residents brace themselves for the inevitable explosion. The Brady pub buzzes with gossip, the DiMera mansion hums with intrigue, and the Horton household whispers of betrayal. Everyone knows something is coming, even if they don't yet know what. The air is thick with anticipation, the kind of electric tension that only a true soap opera scandal can ignite. Will Melinda find the courage to step forward, or will she remain complicit in Sophia's lies? Will Sophia's empire of deceit crumble under the weight of her own mistakes, or will she find a way to wriggle free, as she always does? And what if baby Tesoro, the child whose fate hangs in the balance? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. In Salem, the truth always comes at a price. Join the conversation. What do you think, dear readers? Will Melinda expose Sophia, bringing an end to this sordid chapter in Salem's history? Or will she remain trapped in the web of lies, a reluctant accomplice to Sophia's schemes? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's speculate together about the next twist in this riveting tale. Will Days of Our Lives deliver the dramatic showdown we're all craving, or will it surprise us with an even more shocking revelation? Stay tuned, because in Salem, the drama never stops. Until next time, keep your eyes on the screen and your heart in the story. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.